You probably don't know me. And if you do, it's probably not for the right reasons.
Gaming insiders say this harassment shows just how toxic certain parts of gaming culture still are.
My name is Alyssa Mercante. I'm a freelance entertainment and internet culture journalist based in Brooklyn, New York. In March of 2024, I wrote a story that would forever change my life. I didn't expect it to. It was just a report dispelling a conspiracy theory that had gained traction in the dank caves of the internet, in the same spaces where people convince themselves that furniture sites are trafficking children, or that there's a ring of Satan-worshipping cannibals in Washington, D.C. The story laid out the core tenets of this particular conspiracy theory, that a single video game consultancy firm known as Sweet Baby Inc., led by a Black Canadian woman, was forcibly injecting diversity into some of the video game industry's biggest titles. The report stated that a consultant working at the time with Sweet Baby Inc. discovered a 100-person strong curation page on the video game marketplace site Steam, dedicated to tracking any games that the firm had worked on. The curation page also had an affiliated Discord group, an online messaging service commonly used in the video game industry, with about 2,000 members. The Discord chat was filled with racist jokes, misogynistic memes, and homophobic hate. My report contained interviews both with employees of Sweet Baby Inc. and with a few members of that Discord group. It's something that I remain proud of more than 365 days after it published, but it forever changed my life. These are the kinds of messages I received immediately after publishing that piece. Hang yourself, traitor. It's an email sent to my work. Hi, you racist. Could I kindly ask you to remove yourself from this world, you absolute waste of air? Hope you get gang by Muslim slut. You're not a journalist, you're a Jew with a complex. You are a participant in degenerate culture and a staple point of that. All I'm saying is don't go planning that 40th birthday, you won't make it to that point. Ugly Jew begging for free shit, what a surprise. Senior editor at Kotaku, spitting on you people isn't enough at this point. Your father raised a disgusting woman and he should be ashamed of himself. Alyssa Mercante is next. Dumb this bitch, you're messing with the wrong people. You're next in line to be digitally hanged. You're next, traitor. We make you famous. We will continue. You fucked with the wrong people. Your time is coming to the end. The clock is ticking. Alyssa Mercante, safe your sorry ass. Kotaku is next. Alyssa needs to be hanged. Bring no value to the world, and suicide would be beneficial to humanity in your case. Since you're too narcissistic to do that, most parasites are, I also endorse going to a hood in your neighborhood and the mob will do the same. Let's see if black gangsters are so inclusive of pansies like you. Absolutely despicable human being, either kill yourself or get killed. Look at this, and it's a picture of a bullet. Here's a picture of some giant humanoid creature wearing a Sweet Baby Inc. mask, fucking me from behind. I hope subhuman N-words beat you into a coma, rape you, then start tearing your skin off alive to eat you. Subhuman, weak, stupid whores like you deserve to die screaming, with black N-word hands beating your stupid skull until you piss yourself and start seizing. No one is going to save you. I was getting hundreds of messages across Twitter, Instagram, my work email, my private email, and elsewhere. Not one to have my integrity questioned or my name smeared, or to just lay down and take it. I pushed back against these detractors. At the same time, a whole host of YouTube videos began cropping up that were about me, my life, my work, and anything else I had ever done online. They were full of harassing statements, libelous statements, defamation, misogyny, homophobia, and everything else you'd expect from a group of people who use rage bait to make money on YouTube.
The Queen Liz, the witch queen of Kotaku.
Alyssa Mercante's garbage. He's gaming urinalist.
Curb-crawling prostitute bitch.
Biggest, selfish, most narcissistic cunt on the internet.
Barnacle twat, Alyssa Mercante.
You're an insufferable twat.
Funny enough, is written by Alyssa Mercante, one of the most hateful people writing about hate.
Alyssa Mercante wishes, because God knows her herpes-stained ass.
Former cam girl and wannabe journalist Alyssa Mercante.
By giving the full name, you are subtly implying that you are encouraging your audience to proactively dox the person.
Alyssa Mercante.
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 Alyssa Mercante. Alyssa Mercante. Alyssa Mercante. Alyssa Mercante. Alyssa Mercante. Alyssa Mercante, 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 Alyssa Mercante. This has been the best thing that's happened to my channel since I started 8 years ago.
Alyssa Mercante.
Alyssa Mercante, Alyssa Mercante, Alyssa Mercante, Alyssa Mercante. Alyssa Mercante is obsessed with me.
And while I was facing all of this, I still did my job. I continued reporting on important issues in this space, managing a team of writers, mentoring younger industry members, and even putting on an all-day fundraiser on Twitch for Trans Lifeline that raised $25,000.
I kept finding more information about how horrific this charity really is.
Smash JT brought this up. Trans Lifeline. This is the, I guess, charity that she raised money for. She raised $20,000 to a very suspect charity.
Trans Lifeline has a 97% rating on Charity Navigator and is a 501(c)(3). Can you imagine doing your job while getting stuff like this daily?
I absolutely fucking promise you will give up before anybody over here gives up.
Alyssa Mercante is an extreme narcissist and most likely trolling for attention.
We are going to be able to very quickly escalate these things if she wants to go down that path.
She craves the attention.
I would rather do time in jail after killing this bitch.
Obviously, Alyssa loves the attention.
Alyssa Mercante is obsessed with me. She's crushed on me, bro. She wants some of the 8-inch Eric.
She loves the attention as much as she cries harassment. Deep down, she loves when people talk about her.
Creatures like Mercante do not leave. They have to be pushed.
And she's like, oh, I'm a victim now. He's saying I'm a murderer. And oh my God, the trauma that I went through.
Imagine knowing your boss, your coworkers, your peers, your friends, and your family are also getting messages like this simply because they're associated with you.
Somebody decided to buy the, was it Mercante is her sister's name? Mercante.com. Somebody got this domain and began emailing her sister from it. Just think that is fucking hilarious.
Apparently her sister's website has been hacked or taken over, or domain has been purchased and now used to harass her. Can't help but look at the situation and laugh.
I'd go and punch her mother in the stomach when she was pregnant with her.
Somebody hurt her, whether it was her parents, whether it was her dad, whether it was a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
Boyfriend trauma.
Ironically, she's not a lesbian and has a boyfriend. Imagine sleeping with this creature.
Imagine being her parent.
Like, I fucking failed as a father if my daughter acted like this.
When I decided it was time to take legal action against those who were smearing my name,
Alyssa Mercante, who sells herself for sex and sucks dicks for money.
Her natural habitat is on her knees, ladies and gentlemen.
Alyssa Mercante, who has since come forward saying that she used to be a sex worker, sucking dicks for money.
The senior editor is a former prostitute.
Apparently, words are dehumanizing, but getting railed by Tyrone and his entire gang over in Brooklyn is not.
Alyssa Mercante sucks more at journalism than she did sucking dicks.
Stinking digital prostitute.
Those who wanted me to not just lose the job I had, but to never get a job in this space again. What do you think happened?
Alyssa Mercante has filed a lawsuit with me. It's a very frivolous 54-page attempt at doxing me and attacking me. But she admits to bringing it on herself. Like, she could easily walk away, but she decides to no. She's addicted to this.
In a just world, sending someone a cease and desist and then filing a lawsuit to get them to stop harassing and defaming you should get them to stop. But instead, Jeff kept making content, and I kept getting harassment every time he did it. He knows that, though. That's why he does it.
Before you even start typing, well, you're pushing it. This has been the best thing that's happened to my channel.
How would you feel if you faced this every day for more than a year? Just for doing your job. And for daring to push back against people who hate you for it.